สวัสดีคุณผู้ชมทุกท่านและยินดีต้อนรับเข้าสู่ช่องชายขอบ Channel นะครับเราอยู่กันในเกม Assassin's Creed Revelations Part ที่ 2 กันแล้วนะครับก่อนจะไปเข้าเกมเนี่ยผมอยากจะอธิบายลักษณะของเมืองคอนสแตนติโนเปิลเพื่อประกอบความเข้าใจในเกมสักหน่อยนะครับเมืองคอนสแตนติโนเปิลหรืออิสตันบูลเนี่ยมี2ฝั่งครับกั้นกันด้วยช่องแคบที่ชื่อว่า Golden Horn นั่นก็คือฝั่งเขตกาลาตาซึ่งในเกมก็จะเป็นเขตที่ตั้งของฐานบัญชาการแอสซัสซินและฝั่งเมืองคอนสแตนติโนเปิลซึ่งมีพระราชวังทบกระปืออยู่ทีนี้มันจะมีโซ่ยักษ์เส้นหนึ่งครับชื่อว่า Great Chain ที่ยึดโยงระหว่าง2ฝั่งอยู่และเจ้า Great Chain นี้จะถูกยกขึ้นเพื่อใช้ในการกั้นเรือไม่ให้ผ่านไปได้เพื่อป้องกันข้าศึกทางน้ำนั่นเองครับเอาละครับรู้ไว้เท่านี้ก็พอใช้ได้แล้วถ้าพร้อมแล้วไปปิดตำนาน SCO กันเลยครับ SCO นั้นรู้อยู่แล้วว่าพวกมานูเอลและเทมพลาร์กบดานกันอยู่ที่แคปพาโดเชียแต่ก่อนจะไปแคปพาโดเชียเพื่อจัดการพวกเทมพลาร์เราแวะไปหากุญแจดอกสุดท้ายกันเถอะครับ
What is this?
A gift. Sit. Che belli, grazie. I wanted to thank you for letting me play a small role in your adventure.
A small role is enough for this adventure, believe me.
You are a mystery, Ezio Auditore.
Mi dispiace. I do not mean to be.
It is fine. È affascinante.
Sembra squisito.
Why, thank you.
Any luck with the final code?
Ah, the code, see. I solved it many hours ago. You will get it soon enough.
ในที่สุดก็ได้กุญแจมา4ดอกแล้วนะครับส่วนดอกที่5ก็รู้อยู่แล้วว่าพวกเทมพลาร์นั้นครอบครองอยู่ SCO นั้นกลับมาที่ฐานบัญชาการและเข้าดูความทรงจำของอัลเทเอียที่ซ่อนอยู่อีกครั้งต่อเนื่องจากเหตุการณ์ที่อัลเทเอียหลบหนีออกมาจากปราสาทมาสยาบเขาถูกขับไล่ออกจากภาคีนานถึง20ปีเข้าสู่ปีคศ1247อัลเทเอียอายุ82ปีกลายเป็นท่านผู้เฒ่าไปแล้วนะครับและอัลเทเอียเดินทางกลับมาที่เมืองมาสยาบอีกครั้ง ข่าวการกลับมาของอัลเทเอียทำให้แอสซัสซินที่ไม่พอใจการนำของแอบบาสเริ่มลุกขึ้นมาต่อต้านและนำทางอัลเทเอียไปสู่ปราสาทมาสยาเพื่อเผชิญหน้ากับอับบาส
Kill him! Kill him now! What are you waiting for? You fools! He has bewitched you! Our mentor has returned!
Tell your men to stand down!
No! I am defending Mashaf! Would you not do the same?
You corrupted everything we stand for and lost everything we gained. All of it sacrificed on the altar of your own spite.
And you! You have wasted your life staring into that apple, dreaming of your own glory.
That is true, Abbas. I learned many things from the apple. Of life and death. Of the past and the future. Let me show you.
I can never forgive you, Altair. The lies you told about my family, my father, the humiliation I suffered.
They were not lies, Abbas. I was 10 years old when your father came to see me. He was in tears, begging to be forgiven for betraying my family. Then he cut his own throat. I watched his life ebb away at my feet. I will never forget that image.
No!
But he was not a coward, Abbas. He reclaimed his honor.
I hope there is another life after this one. Then I will see him and know the truth of his final days. And when it is your time, we will find you. And then there will be no doubts.
An old man, and still he fought to hold our brotherhood together. I would have called him stubborn in my youth, but now I can only admire his courage. The assassins were his life, from beginning to end. He had no other.
SCO ที่กำลังจะขึ้นเรือไปแคปาโดเชียก็เจอกับปัญหาเข้าแล้วครับยูซุปบอกว่าเพราะ SCO ไปฆ่าทาริกหัวหน้าเจนิสรีตายพวกเจนิสรีจึงยกโซ่ยักษ์เกรทเชนขึ้นพร้อมขนเรือมาปิดทางน้ำหวังจะจับ SCO ให้ได้
They raised the chain for me.
We will celebrate later. Here, I have something for you. Careful. This has 50 times the kick of our usual bomb.
I know what to do.
The suspense is palpable.
Yusuf, wait. Un favore.
Yes.
There is a woman running a bookshop at the old Polo trading post. Sophia. Look out for her. She is a remarkable lady.
You have my word.
Gather your men. This will attract some attention.
Greek fire! I like the way you think, Ezio!
Yanlış yaptın ahmak. Baştan başla. Don't let him reach the ship! Calm, Doc. I'll get him, don't worry. Yes, there!
Yours is not a subtle approach.
See. Sorry for the delay.
Do you regret anything, Desmond?
Like what?
Running away? Leaving your parents behind, finding a shit job, and pretending to be productive? What's it like spending your whole life avoiding hard decisions?
Come on.
Sure, you're an assassin, but it wasn't your choice.
Do you have a point?
I want to know if you regret anything.
Sure. I wish I'd been more patient with my parents. I wish I'd listened. And Lucy. Maybe things could have been different if I'm not sure.
Thank you
For what?
for making sense.
เอสโอเข้ามาในถ้ำที่แคปปาโดเชียซึ่งก็พบว่าด้านในถ้ำก็มีเมืองที่มีผู้คนอาศัยอยู่จริงๆเอสโอมาพบกับดีราร่าสปายของทาริกที่แทรกซึมอยู่ในเมืองนี้ดีราร่าบอกว่าแผนการที่ทาริกแกล้งทำเป็นร่วมมือกับมานูเอลนั้นถูกเปิดโปงแล้วตอนนี้สปายของออตโตมันก็ถูกจับตัวไปขังทั้งหมดมีเพียงดีราร่าที่เอาตัวรอดมาได้แต่แยกจากกันเพียงครู่เดียวดีราร่าก็ถูกจับได้และถูกส่งไปที่คุกครับเอสโอจึงรีบไปช่วยทันทีโดยเข้าไปขโมยกุญแจห้องขังจากทหารมาก่อนพอช่วยดีราร่าออกมาได้เธอก็รีบวิ่งไปตามหาเพื่อนที่เหลือทันทีเลยครับ
You do not cooperate very well.
I'm here to rescue my men, not make friends. Right there.
That armor is too thick for bullets. I will have to get in close. Men who make a fetish out of murder deserve no pity.
Where's that?
Don't kill me, please!
Sen çok yaşa Dilara.
Can you walk?
Evet.
The rifles you brought, they should be destroyed.
Most of them don't actually work. But the gunpowder is real. We could not fake that.
Bene. Keep out of sight until you hear the explosions. Then you run.
Explosions? If you do that, all hell will break loose. You'll panic the entire city.
See, I am counting on it.
And then what?
Then I find Manuel Paleologos.
Visto Tvialos in Penny.
Sabotage, Manuel. You need to take cover.
Get out of my way. Citizens, soldiers, compose yourselves. Do not give in to fear. We are the true shepherds of Constantinopolis. We are the lords of this land. We are Byzantines. Morayo, stand fast. Do not let anyone break your... Stop that man! Cut it down! Stop and think for a moment. Think about the lives you have disrupted today. The anarchy you have sown here.
Seen that cut and drop before?
You take advantage of a poor and displaced people, using us to further your own vain quest. But we fight for dignity, assassin. We fight to restore peace to this troubled land.
Templars are always quick to talk of peace, but very slow to concede power.
Because power begets peace, Flaka. It cannot happen in reverse. These people would drown without a firm hand to lift them up and keep them in line.
There he is. The monster I came to kill.
Come! Oh! I should have been Constantine's successor. He had so many plans.
Your dream dies with you, Manuel. Your empire is gone.
Ah. But I am not the only one with this vision, assassin. The dream of our order is universal. Ottoman, Byzantine. These are only labels. Costumes and facades. Beneath these trappings, all Templars are part of the same family.
Enough prattling. I am here for the Masyav key.
Then take it. Take it. Seek your fortune. See if you get within 100 leagues of that library before one of us finishes you off.
Poor Manuel, last of the Palerologi. I should not have put him in charge of our Masyaf expedition. He was an arrogant man. Impossible to keep in line.
Disappoint me, Ahmed. Why the Templars?
Because I am tired of all of these pointless blood feuds that pit father against son, brother against brother. To achieve true peace, mankind must think and move as one body, with one mastermind. The secrets in the Grand Temple will give us just that. And Altair will lead us there.
Delusions. Altair's secrets are not for you.
I am not interested in arguing, Ezio. I am here for the Masyaf keys.
Keys? Are there more than this one?
So I have heard. Perhaps I should ask someone who knows better. Sofia Sarto. Is that her name?
She knows nothing. Leave her be.
We shall see.
I will kill you if you touch her.
I know you'll try.
เมืองตกอยู่ในสภาวะโกลาหลควันไฟปกคลุมเต็มไปหมดทุกคนในเมืองพากันหนีตายออกมานอกถ้ำซึ่งเอซิโอก็รอดมาได้และรีบขึ้นเรือกลับคอนสแตนติโนเปิลเพื่อไปช่วยโซเฟียทันทีซึ่งในขณะที่ขึ้นเรือกุญแจมาสยาบชิ้นสุดท้ายก็ได้แสดงความทรงจำของอัลไทเอียออกมาครับและจะย้อนกลับไปในปีคศ1257อัลไทเอียอายุ92ปี
Niccolo Polo. Our time together was brief, I know. But I have faith this codex will answer the many questions you have yet to ask.
Altair, this gift is invaluable. Grazie.
So, where will you go next?
Back to Constantinople for a time. We will establish a guild there before returning to Venezia.
Your son Marco will be eager to hear his father's wild stories.
He is a little young for such tales, but one day soon, see?
Father, a vanguard of Mongols has broken through. The village is overrun.
Niccolo, Your cargo and provisions are waiting for you by the village gates. We will escort you there.
Thank you, Mentor.
Ready the catapults and watch for my signal. Stay close.
ซึ่งตอนนี้ในพวกมองโกได้ยกทัพมาบุกที่มาสยาบครับและอาธาเอียจะคุ้มกันนิโคโลและมัฟเฟโอโปโลออกไปซึ่งบอกเลยนะครับว่าความสามารถในการใช้ Apple of Eden ของอาธาเอียเนี่ยภาษากำลังภายในเนี่ยเรียกว่าขั้นเอกอุเลยครับระดับที่ SEO นั้นเทียบไม่ติดเลยเพราะว่าเวลา SEO ใช้พลังเนี่ยพลังชีวิตจะถูกดูดไปด้วยแต่อาธาเอียนี่ไม่เป็นไรเลยครับใช้พลังแบบชิวๆสร้างรากแยกแอสซัสซินโจมตีใส่กองทัพมองโกได้อย่างสบายเลย
Father, are you hurt?
Give me a moment. The end of an era. When I was very young, I was foolish enough to believe that our creed would bring an end to all these conflicts. If only I had possessed the humility to say to myself, I have seen enough for one life. I have done my part. Then again, there is no greater glory than fighting to find the truth.
We are ready.
A last favor, Niccolo. Take these with you and guard them well. Hide them if you must.
Artifacts?
Of a kind. They are keys. Each one imbued with a message.
A message for whom?
I wish I knew.
SEO รีบกลับมาที่คอนสแตนติโนเปิลแต่ตอนนี้เมืองก็ไม่ปลอดภัยแล้วเพราะว่า SEO ถูกประกาศตามจับทั่วเมืองแต่สุดท้ายก็ฝ่ามาจนถึงร้านหนังสือของโซเฟียสำเร็จครับ
You have earned your rest, brother. Requiescat in pace.
Brothers, sisters, the whole city rises against us, while Yusuf's murderer waits and watches from the arsenal, laughing. Fight with me, and show him what it means to cross the assassins.
I've got to get out of here!
You suppose that it would be an easy kill?
Where is she?
Such fury.
Where is she?
If you think you are in a position to negotiate, kill me and be done with it. I am sorry it had to come to this. Two men who should be friends, quarreling over the keys to a library. We both strive for the same end, Ezio. Only our methods differ. Do you not see that? Peace, stability, a world where men live without fear. People desire the truth, yes. But even when they have it, they refuse to look. How do we fight this kind of ignorance?
Liberty can be messy, Ahmed, but it is priceless.
Of course. And when things fall apart, and the lights of civilization dim, Ezio Auditore can stand above the darkness and say proudly, I stayed true to my creed. I will open that library, and I will find the Grand Temple. And with the power that is hidden there, I will destroy the superstitions that keep men divided.
Not in this life, Ahmed.
Bring the seals to Galata Tower when you are ready. Do this, and Sophia will be spared. My brother's army will be here soon, Ezio. After that, everything changes.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. I had Ahmed killed as soon as he returned. But I never expected to hear all this.
And what do you think?
He is a sincere man. But this Templar fantasy of his is dangerous. It flies in the face of reality. The world is a tapestry of many colors and patterns. A just leader would celebrate this, not seek to unravel it.
He fears the disorder that comes from difference.
That is why we make laws to live by. A qanun that applies to all in equal measure.
Them! Stand back!
Hold, soldier! This man is not our enemy.
What a challenge it would be to have a son like you.
You are not dead yet, old friend. Ezio, spare my uncle if you can.
Would your father?
No.
Mentor?
Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning, I know. But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin. And I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
It would be an honor.
Bene, I am glad. Our enemy is close. Take positions around the tower, and wait for my command. Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio. But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines, so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
First, the girl.
She's all yours.
Sophia!
Tell your men to back off. She's all yours.
Delazione!
Teşekkürler efendim. Çok teşekkürler.
Are you hurt?
Not hurt, but very confused.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening. Ezio, who are these men?
Run! We are close. Keep steady.
Well, you have come to see me off.
Sophia!
Look out! Ezio!
Are you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so!
Hold on!
Obviously! Oh no! Va bene! I am all right!
Soldiers, up ahead!
Forgive me!
Sophia, you must be careful!
I know!
Steel yourself, Sophia! More soldiers!
Faster!
Ezio, look!
You have been a thorn in my side.
Ah! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
So what now, Ezio? How does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
Oh!
Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Selim! Stop! Please!
So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin?
Wait, look! This is crazy!
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
Here it comes!
What is that? What's going on?
This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion.
What are you doing?
What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves.
Don't do this.
I'm saving you, idiot! Go! Go!
Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up and set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me. For 3 decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. To let go of all of this. The end of the road.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to. No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio. Requiescat in pace, Altair.
You have seen to my books?
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed, to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries? Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place. It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected, We chose those solutions which held the most promise and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended. The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words. Pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
I know what we need to do.
ก็จบกันไปแล้วนะครับกับ Assassin's Creed Revelations ปริศนาหนึ่งที่ถูกคลี่คลายก็คือตัวจริงของบิลก็คือวิลเลียมไมล์พ่อของเดสมอนด์ไมล์นั่นเองครับแต่ปริศนาหนึ่งจบไปปริศนาใหม่ก็เข้ามาพร้อมกับการปรากฏตัวของชาว First Civilization คนที่ 3 นั่นก็คือจูปิเตอร์นั่นเองจูปิเตอร์ได้ฉายภาพวันสิ้นโลกในอดีตการให้เดสมอนด์ดูและได้บอกว่าให้เดสมอนด์นั้นให้เดินทางไปตามหา Grand Temple หรือมหาวิหารเพื่อหยุดยั้งวันสิ้นโลกให้ได้ก่อนจะสายเกินไปเกมไตรภาคของ Ezio ก็จบลงเพียงเท่านี้แต่เรื่องราวของ Ezio ยังคงมีต่อในแอนิเมชัน Assassin's Creed Ember นะครับส่วนเรื่องราวของ Desmond Miles ที่เดินทางมายาวไกลมาถึง4ภาคก็ใกล้ถึงตอนจบแล้วเหมือนกันแล้วมาร่วมกันเป็นสักขีพยานปิดตำนานของ Desmond Miles ใน Assassin's Creed ภาค 3 สำหรับวันนี้ขอลาไปก่อนสวัสดีครับ